All right, so it's a busy 24 hours in Georgia athletics. The Ice Dogs take on Georgia Tech tonight in the Savannah Cup. The original four are back in Savannah for the first time since 1999. Georgia's coming in. Georgia has won the Cup 9 times, looking to make it 10. Georgia Tech, the last time Georgia played Georgia Tech, Georgia won 11-3. Georgia Tech's looking for some kind of payback. That will be interesting to see how that plays out tonight. But the main course, Georgia versus Tennessee. Georgia got smoked by Alabama last night in women's basketball. Georgia's ability to protect the perimeter and protect three-point shooting wound up causing them in the rest of the year. Sarah Ashley Barker returned to Athens. She played really good. I love Sarah Ashley Barker. I believe she's one of the most amazing women's basketball players of all time, and she smoked Georgia last night. 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. I remember reading that this morning. But anyway, back to what I was going to say. The main course, Georgia versus Tennessee tomorrow at 12 p.m., 11 o'clock game in some parts of the United States of America. Georgia, I cannot remember the last time Georgia beat a top 5 team. I mean, it's been a hot minute since Georgia has defeated the top 25 team. Hopefully Georgia can get it done versus Tennessee. Georgia has not beat Tennessee since 2019-20. Ever since 2018-19, Georgia has had Tennessee has had Georgia's number. They beat Georgia by 54 points in 2018-19, and in 21-22 they added it on Georgia, and then in 2021 they killed Georgia again. So Georgia has struggled against Rick Barnes and Tennessee. Tennessee is coming off a huge disappointing loss to Mississippi State. Very shocking. Tennessee did not play well in that game at all. And if Georgia could play great defense like they did against Arkansas, Georgia should have a chance to win the game. But when I think of Georgia and Tennessee, and especially in basketball, man, I mean, the conversation to me goes to women's basketball, thinking about Pat Summitt and Andy Landers. But tomorrow could be historic if Georgia wins this game. I mean, it really would be. It would mean the world to me seeing Georgia to win this game, and it would be awesome for a lot of people if Georgia won this game. So we need Georgia to win. Number 5, I mean, you're playing number 5 Tennessee. They won't be number 5 come AP Monday, but they're still a great team. Rick Barnes is a great coach. Tennessee is one of the best fan bases in the SEC. So, it's going to be really interesting. Hopefully Georgia can win. Russell Tashia has played great the last 2 games for Georgia, including 18 points against Missouri last Saturday. So, Georgia's playing really good, man. 10-game winning streak, the longest since the 1947-48 season for the Bulldogs. That's hard to think about. I was not born. Nobody I know was even born, so that's crazy to think about. Since 1947, Georgia has not won 10 games. Looking to make it 11. If Georgia beats Tennessee and the dominoes fall, Georgia should have the longest winning streak in the NCAA currently. But we have to play the games first. Hopefully Georgia wins, man. This is a big game. This is a game when the schedule came out, when the SEC slate came out, and the schedule came out, you had to circle. And if anything, if Georgia wins this game, I like to credit its non-conference schedule, because Georgia's non-conference schedule has been very, very brutal. It was very, very brutal, opening up against Oregon, then Wake Forest, then going down to playing a small team, and then going to the Bahamas, playing North Carolina Central, then playing Miami or Providence in the Bahamas. Those games against the Bahamas have got Georgia ready for this moment, and that's wonderful. So, Georgia and Tennessee, 12 o'clock tip-off. Radio coverage starts at 11:35. Scott Howard, Chuck Dowdle, Adam Gillespie, Zach Jewell on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network, 7:50 a.m. WSB, the flagship station. You can listen all across Georgia. I was going to name Tennessee station. I do not know it right now. But that is it. Georgia plays Tennessee tomorrow. Hopefully Georgia can pull out a shocking win versus the number 5 ranked Vols. Go Hoop Dogs.